up, you guys? This is your girl, Bossy Empress, and today I'm going to tell you the story about my out of body experience. Um, I know that the reason I want to share this story is that I know now that I am a spiritual guide. I am God, I am a goddess, whatever you want to call it. And it is my spiritual journey here to be the goddess of love and beauty and remind everyone that we are gods and goddesses and we are just spiritual beings having a human experience. And I had this out of body experience when I was about 18 or 19 years old. I'm 31 now. Um, and when I had it, I told my mother about it, and she told me not to tell anyone, which is very telling about I had a dream, a premonition about this out of body, about having this out of body experience, years before, or maybe a year or 6 months to a year before I had the actual out of body experience. Um, and I'll tell that story another day. But today we just want to talk about my out of body experience. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, here we go. So, I had this dream one day. I came home, and I'm telling this story from memory. I came home I had smoked some Mary Jane at the park with a friend of mine. And it was hot in my mom's house. I'm from Florida, so the AC had broken. And so I came home, I wanted to take a nap, but it was too hot in the house to sleep. So what I did in order to make myself fall asleep was I jumped in the shower. Um, and then when I got out, I let myself drip dry. Everybody from the hood know about drip drying instead of using a towel. Because I thought that would help me stay cooler. And I put my t-shirt on and I went to go lay down in the bed to take a nap. And because it was so hot, I started meditating. Which I didn't even know that I was meditating because I wasn't into meditation or anything at the time. This was all it just happened. Um, how I did it was I fell asleep meditating with the image of me floating in the ocean. And I imagined how cool the water would be around me, the scenery, the sounds of the ocean. I visualized the sun setting right in front of me. Just this very peaceful. One of my favorite places to be is at the beach. So I wanted to be, instead of at home in a hot house, floating in the middle of the ocean in the middle of the ocean with the sunset in front of me with cool water just floating my body. And I imagined my body being like weightless as if I was floating in water. Everything that you would feel and smell and everything that you would experience if you were really at the beach floating in the water, that's what I did. I imagined those feelings, that sensation, that smell, everything. And I imagined that as I fell asleep. What happened was, as I fell asleep to this image, everything kind of felt weird and like a vibration. Like I felt my body vibrating. Um, and but it was a very relaxing, like, vibration, like, and very soothing, not violent vibrations, but like a very subtle and almost like a sound, like. And then as I was going into the dream, which was really my meditation, which was going in, it went in as I went into the sleep state. It was like a dream, and everything went black, and I woke up. When I woke up, I got out of the bed, and something said, "Look back at the bed." I don't know what made me look back at the bed, but when I did look back at the bed, I saw my own body laying in the bed. And I was like, "What?" And I thought I was dead because my body was just, I guess, sleep. I wasn't, and I feel like I had stepped into a realm where there was no time because I didn't feel a sense of time. I didn't. And so I'm looking at my body and I'm like, that's me. But if that's me, these are the thoughts going through my head. If that's me, then how am I here? So I looked down at my body and I didn't have one. And then I said, oh my God, I have to get back in there. And instantaneously, as I had that thought, boom, everything went black. I felt tingling. from my fingertips and toe tips and the top of my head, like a tingling warm sensation, like went from my limbs right to the middle, simultaneously, like to the middle of my body, warmth, and I was like, and I woke up like, like I took a deep breath, and I was like, what the heck just happened? Um, I was scared when I was outside of my body, which was why I was like, I panicked. So I was like, I have to hurry up and get back in there. So as soon as you have, and I learned later on after doing research of what happened to me, that as soon as you think you want to get back in your body, that's how you get back in your body. And being afraid when you're out of your body will cause you to go back inside of your body. So, but I didn't know that at first. So I woke up and I told my mom and my brother, I was like, oh my God, I had a dream and I was standing outside of my own body. And my mom was like, "Don't ever tell anybody that story. They'll think you're crazy." But I was like, "Why would they think I'm crazy?" Like, I don't understand why people would think it was crazy because I didn't say that I was seeing things. I didn't. It was literally like I don't understand. I didn't understand why my mom told me I should be ashamed of it. But knowing that she wanted me to be ashamed of it, I was not ashamed of it. And I started telling the story to people that I thought respected me and understood that I'm not crazy. But yeah, if you have any questions about the out of body experience, I didn't want this video to be too long. But I don't feel that it was astral projection necessarily. I believe that I separated my soul from the body. Um, and to me, astral projection is a little different. I believe this was a true out of body experience, like people go through when they are under anesthesia, or that people talk about when they have had near death experiences. Only I didn't have to almost die to do it. So, anyways, if you have questions below, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and start, doing my work as a prophet, as someone who is a goddess and a spiritual teacher. I'm supposed to come to this earth to raise the vibration and knowledge and remind people that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And I don't want to reincarnate back in. I want to ascend into heaven when I'm done here. So, or into the, another realm of existence. I don't want to have to reincarnate physically again. I want to learn my lesson this time. So, and we'll talk about reincarnation on another video. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. And see you later. Be beautiful like a boss.
Hey baby, I've been watching you for a while now, and I gotta admit that